Hello, everybody, and welcome to the month of August. Happy new month to you. Hello, Thrive parents. Hello, Thrive family. Welcome to the month of August. I hope you're well. I hope your family is doing very okay, and we're excited to start off the month of August. The month of August is starting on a very high note. I say high note because we didn't have a break. Usually we'll have a break between the end of the month and when we start activities for the new month. But Friday is July 31st, Saturday is August 1st, and we're just continuing in that way. First of all, like I always do, I want to say a very special thank you, and thank you again. Thank you for partnering with us throughout the month of July. Your commitment in reinforcing some of the things that we are teaching. I got a lot more interaction and feedback from parents. I saw more activities from parents in the month of June and July. All right, whatever made that happen, I want to encourage us to keep that up. In fact, the kind of interactions I've had with parents between June and July is much more than all the previous months put together. So thank you. That commitment has helped us to reinforce the lessons that we are teaching at home, and is one of the reasons that this community and the Thrive mentorship program continues to make the kind of impact and meaningful work that we do. So thank you very much. In July, we focused our conversation on honor, integrity, and character. We built conversations around that, and we centered it on one major question, which is, who am I when nobody is watching? Who am I in private? So throughout that month of July, we reminded our children, the teenagers and young people, that their character is revealed more especially in private, not in public. We challenge them to choose integrity over popularity, to value God's approval over the opinions of other people, and we challenge them to live a life of honor for God, honor for themselves, and honor for other people in their life. All right, beginning from living out that honor in word and in action at home, becoming more trustworthy at home, developing the kind of integrity even in the way that they handle money and responsibility, was all part of the conversation for the month of July. You will agree with me that these are not lessons you can teach in 1 month. 20 days of Thrive lessons every day. They are lifetime values. They are lifetime commitments that we want to get from our young people. So my encouragement is that you continue those conversations at home, because character is not built in classroom conversations alone. Character is not built in just one-off conversations. I want you to continue the conversation at home. That character is going to be strengthened through consistent practice. So thank you for the avenues that you have created, but please continue to create that avenue for consistent practice, and also loving correction, and most especially modeling good examples of some of these things that we have had as our charts for the month. So as we step into the month of August, we begin a new and equally important theme around the subject of relationships. So in the month of August, we're discussing friendships, we're discussing boundaries, and we're discussing peer pressure. Our guiding question for this month is, who should have access to my life? The people that our children allow into their inner circle will influence their life. It will influence their thinking, it will influence their decisions, their habits, even their confidence, and ultimately relationships will influence the future of any child. So throughout the month of August, again, we are going to begin to help them learn how to identify healthy friendships, how to set wise boundaries, and resist unhealthy peer pressure. I teach my teenagers to always be the one creating the pressures where necessary, saying no without feeling guilty about it. Some of the things we're going to be emphasizing in this month, and helping them to develop the confidence to stand for what is right, even when and if they have to stand alone. So I believe this topic could not have come at a better time, properly situated in the month of August, because this is a holiday month, right? So a lot of schools are on their long holidays, and while holidays will provide important and wonderful opportunities for rest, refreshment, recreation, and getting ready for the new school year, the holiday season also creates extra free time for your child. And we all know that idle time or free time can either become an opportunity for growth, or it can become an opportunity for negative influence. Whichever will be is dependent on how we structure the month of August. Now, the friendships that they will build this month, the conversations they will have, the content they are going to consume on the internet, the activities that you are going to allow them or create avenues for them to engage over the next few weeks, can shape the rest of the month of this year, and quite frankly, even years ahead of now. So that is one of the reasons we have situated this conversation on friendships, peer pressure, boundaries in the month of August. And I want you to help us reinforce the conversations, ensure that your child is participating in the daily lessons and in the classes. So we have created 2 live classes, because I know there are a lot of activities happening this month. We also have our boot camp happening this month. Again, it's the same reason we have created the Thrive Bootcamp, running for 6 years now. This is the 6th edition of the Thrive Bootcamp. The bootcamp, without sounding like I'm hyping it, even if I have all the right to hype the Thrive Bootcamp, is more than just a holiday program. The Thrive Bootcamp, for everyone that has been a part of it, is an intentional environment that we created for children and teenagers to grow spiritually and build confidence, develop leadership skills that will help them thrive. So they're going to be learning to make healthy friendships, to spend their holidays in learning and growth opportunities, while of course having fun, all right, but not making fun the priority, under purposeful guidance. We're going to be providing that guidance over the period of 2 weeks. And so if you have not registered your child yet for Thrive Bootcamp, this is the perfect time to do it. Consider this my final invitation for you to register for Thrive Bootcamp. You will be glad you did. If you can, talk to those who came to the bootcamp we created for those who live in Canada and the US. Talk to them about their experience. It was a 1-week experience. It was mind-blowing. We're going to begin to share all of the testimonials coming out of that experience. I would love to welcome you into the Thrive Bootcamp. We have frozen the flash sale price of 20,000 naira for every member of Thrive Mentorship Program. We have frozen that price at 20K. You have between, actually I think the registration has closed or is closing this weekend, but you have between now and the next few days to sign up your child for Thrive Bootcamp. I want to welcome them into that experience that we are creating for the next 2 weeks, starting on the 8th and rounding off on the 22nd of August. We have also created a referral program, a referral reward for you, so that if you have another family who will benefit from this experience, we're also going to give them the same flash sale price. I have asked the team to, on my behalf, call certain parents in this program. You may have gotten that call, you may not have gotten it. If you have, take that request as coming personally from me to refer others. We have been looking at the situation and relationships. This month is about relationships. The relationships that are influencing and affecting the life of your child. It will do you well to have your child's closest friends be in the same experience that your child is having this holiday and going forward. So we kept that fee frozen at that amount so that we can have a lot more persons come in. And that's what I'm going to say there. Not only are you going to be helping another child to grow, you're going to be helping create a community around your own child, listening to the same thing, hearing the same instructions and values. You're going to also enjoy the rewards that we have put together for parents who refer new participants. You get to have a one-on-one session with me. We can schedule that anytime after the bootcamp, and it's a way of saying thank you for helping us reach more families. But finally, also let me mention that after the bootcamp, then we're going to have Thrive Launchpad. Thrive Launchpad is for the older teenagers from 17, and we open it up to 21. We'll also offer some discounts. I'm not so sure now, but the team will know. So talk to us if you have a 17-year-old or you know a family who has a 17-year-old and they can benefit from Thrive Launchpad. That is a longer program. It's 7 weeks or 7 weekends, but activities weekly for 7 weeks. I'm not going to talk a lot about that. I'm also excited finally to talk to you about Thrive 2027 mentorship program. That cohort is opening in 2027, but we have started registrations. As I speak to you, some persons that are listening to me have taken advantage of it. We created an early bird offer just for you who is in this academy, and anybody that you bring in is 100,000 naira. The fee is 130,000 naira for a full year. So we said let's start now to sign up people at 100K, and you can finish that payment between now and December, so that you have a convenient payment plan that you can structure for yourself, but make sure that you complete the payments before the end of the year so that we can kick off. But by December, we're going to switch back to the original price of 130,000 naira. So registration for 2027 cohort of Thrive Mentorship Program is officially open, and some people are already seated and waiting in that cohort. Every year, we like to welcome families who are intentional about raising children of wisdom, character, confidence, and purpose. And that's what I am inviting you to be a part of. You're already here. I want you to continue that journey, because transformation is not an instant job. Transformation is not a one-time job. Thank you once again for trusting us with your child. It's a responsibility that we don't take for granted. The team is in high spirits for this month of August, for Thrive Launchpad, and every other thing coming after that. We're excited about everything that God has in store for this month, for your child, for the community as a whole. We are also being blessed in all of these conversations that we have with young persons. I must tell you the truth, we are also being blessed, and we look forward to continue walking this journey with you and with your family. So from me to you, have a blessed August, and as always, let's continue to raise children who do not just succeed, who do not just survive, but who can truly thrive in their generation. God bless you, and I'll talk to you again soon.